What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another album of the month, this time for June of 2023, and I'm so excited to be talking to you about Weathervanes by Jason Isbell and the 400 unit. Just absolutely great from start to finish. Just right off the bat, I'm going to say this is going to be in my running for album of the year. It's that good. And for those of you who don't know Jason Isbell, I've been following him a little bit ever since he was in a little band from Athens, Georgia, the Drive-By Truckers, and he had some awesome songs with them. He continues to grow and get better as an artist. You can't really box him in, but he's got a bit of an Americana vibe going on, alternative country, definitely like a modern day Tom Petty, and it really feels that way on this album. A lot of Petty vibes, a lot of other influences as well that sometimes are pretty obvious, like on Middle of the Morning, which is kind of a modern day take on Van Morrison's Into the Mystic, which I'm not complaining about because I absolutely love that song. And Middle of the Morning is also excellent. Jason like showing off how he can hit those high notes really well, and the 400 unit just showing how they can serve the song well with some tasty little leads in there. The 400 unit also on some songs later in the album jam out in a big way, like This Ain't It, also a highlight on this album, which has a huge Allman Brothers influence, like with a full, blown out multiple guitar solo. Just awesome. And Miles, also another great rocker to end the record. But I think where Isbell really shines and rewards you on repeat listening is in his songwriting. He's just come so far, as I think he's one of the best songwriters out there right now. Songs like Cast Iron Skillet, just brilliant. The way he writes this story about a couple, an interracial couple where the one family is trying to hold back the one from seeing the other, but with metaphors and just his rhyming schemes are so well done and nothing that seems obvious. Coming from a songwriter myself, I think it's just great. And he tackles some really heavy issues like that song, like Save the World, where he's talking about gun violence in America. Some really heavy stuff on this album. But then you get these other kind of like poppy songs like the opener Death Wish, about a relationship gone bad. You got a great ballad like Strawberry Woman, which I'm assuming is about his wife. Really just tender and lovely. There's just really not a weak track on here. And the more I listen to it, the more songs like King of Oklahoma, which, if I was just not paying attention lyrically, would be just sort of like, cool Americana rock song. But the more I listen to it and dig in, there's just so much to love here. And I'm giving this a very strong 8 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Jason Isbell, as I said, I think he's just at the top of his game here. And if he continues to get better, he could be one of my favorite artists of modern day. I think as far as like alt country Americana type stuff, him and Chris Stapleton, man, they're two of the best out there doing it today. But Jason Isbell, thank you for this record. Just a beautiful one. If I had to pick two of my favorite tracks off the top of my head, and probably be the first two that I mentioned, Middle of the Morning and This Ain't It. They are just fantastic. So let me know in the comments below what you think. If you've heard this album, what would you rate it? And what are your favorite tracks? If you haven't heard it yet, what are you waiting for? Go listen to it right now. And guys, we got so much more on the channel. Top 5s every Friday, more album reviews, the top 100 albums of the 21st century countdown going on right now. So be sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you so much. And as always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.